be runners the opportunity to come to our clinic and have some pain relief.
Mm-hmm.
I think we do specialize with runners, but some people might be intimidated and feel like, oh, I have this ache and pain, but I can't go there because I'm not a runner,
Mm-hmm.
which is not true. We definitely are more than capable of treating people who may not be runners or may not exercise at all.
Part of what you were mentioning, not just working with runners, that you're really just working with everybody, whether you're physically active or not. And some of what you do specifically, though, for athletes is a lot of speed work. This may be kind of a new concept to some folks. So can you explain a little bit about what that is?
Yeah, basically working with athletes who perhaps they're high school athletes who need to increase their speed. Maybe they're trying to get recruited by colleges and want to get that scholarship. Things like that, where basically we're doing pretty high-level stuff, pretty high-level exercises in order to challenge the athletes and get their body to respond so that they become quicker, more powerful, jump higher, and all those nice things that college recruiters are looking at. But we try to do it in a way that we emphasize health. So, like we talked about, still maintaining balance inside the body and not doing too much, not going crazy, burning too much sugar. We're actually putting together a camp for the summer for athletes in the off season who want to increase their speed and work on that. And we're going to do it in a way where we're offering massage services so that, it's inevitable these kids are going to produce a lot of acid because they're doing some high level stuff and they need to get a way to eliminate that acid. And so we're going to put a package deal together where we're doing massage with them and also doing the laser therapy with them to basically help flush out that acid that they're going to be producing, and that way they don't get injured while they're doing these high-level activities.
Because that's really where the bulk of injuries come from. It's just the buildup of acid in the muscles and maybe not correct movement, and it's just a bad combination.
Yeah, any non-traumatic injury, if it's like an overuse type of injury, ultimately comes down to acid.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way in your teeth, where acid is what causes cavities in your teeth, and if that acid can basically put a hole into something as hard as your tooth, just imagine what it can do to the soft tissue inside of your body. So when you have acid that's just sitting on muscles and tendons day in and day out and not getting eliminated, it's inevitable that eventually it's just going to eat away at that muscle or that tendon, and that's when you start developing aches and pains. And over the short term, it's just a tendonitis or something like that, but if gone uncorrected, it can ultimately lead to a muscle tear or a tendon rupture or something like that.
And then you're talking big problems down the road, surgery and all this other stuff that you just don't want to go through.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, your summer camp coming up for high school kids, you were mentioning high school athletes, so you're basically talking anybody, football, soccer, baseball, whatever sport you're playing in. This is a great summer camp just to kind of learn better movement and learn how to develop your body and get that speed up and running.
Exactly, yeah. It's basically all natural stuff. We're not doing anything as far as like any high-tech equipment or any sort of weights or anything like that. This is all going to be a speed and power camp that's basically just you and your feet and your hands, and basically just helping kids improve that strength and power and agility and ultimately have that lead to better results on the field.
Now, you do similar things with adults as well, and you were mentioning, doing movement that doesn't require weights and things like that. So you're teaching folks some lessons that they can just kind of take home and do in their living room, do out in their backyard by themselves. They don't need any special equipment.
Right. Yeah, the speed camps, we haven't actually formed them yet.
Mm-hmm.
They're still working out the details, but we're going to do the one for high school athletes, and we're also going to do them for adults. Adults who may be somewhat competitive, maybe they do triathlons or marathons or whatever it is, and they want to get that extra boost that they need to really compete. And the same applies to them, just helping them improve their strength and power as well.
Right. And folks can sign up for individual sessions with you as well.
Yeah, individual sessions. We're in the process of putting together some group packages too, so that'll help people save some money in a group setting, and also it'll be a little bit more fun in a group setting too.
Nice. Well, we're coming towards the end of the show, so if folks would like more information about Dean and all the great services that he offers in Simsbury, his company is called Stride2 Health, so you can go online to stride2health.com. That's all one word, stride2health.com. And Dean's also got a great phone number that you can call as well. It's 860-3250-RUN, R-U-N. That's 325-0786, and stride2health.com. Dean, you've posted on your website a whole host of great articles and information and all the detailed descriptions about all the different styles and packages that you offer. What surprised me, though, was that there was a lot of information about, running and health and nutrition. So you really are just kind of giving folks all those great details up front. Is that part of kind of the whole package that folks will get with you?
Yeah, that's what we try to do. Mm-hmm. We understand that not everyone's going to take advantage of the package deals where it's nutrition and running and physical therapy and massage combined. Some people, for whatever reason, may just want to pick and choose what they want.
Sure.
But ideally, we'd love for everyone to do a package deal because that's how they're going to get the best results when basically you hit it from all angles. You hit it from nutrition, you hit it from the right way to run, and you do the preventative measures by wearing foot orthotics and doing things that'll help prevent injuries and strengthening and isolating certain muscle groups, stretching certain muscle groups. Doing all those things as a package is what's ultimately going to give people the best experience. Mm-hmm. But, not everyone wants to go that route. We understand that, so we certainly have bits and pieces of that we can tailor to everybody as well.
Well, it's great that your program's structured in a way that, folks can kind of design it individually for them or just kind of go along with your entire package and get all aspects of it. So it's a really nice touch that you do over in Simsbury.
Thank you.
Well, Dean, best of luck. And once again, the website is stridetohealth.com. That's stridetohealth.com. And Dean, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much.
And you've been listening to the Marlin Broadcasting Local Look.